Okay, Zatima fans, we are here to talk about Season 1, Episode 6. Woo! Okay, this was a hell of an episode. Cutting ties. Now, before getting started with the review portion, because, man, I got a lot to talk about. Just to let you know, there is a new deal going on for the next 3 months. You can get BET Plus for $1. It's called the Amazon Prime Early Access Sale, which happens later this month or Prime Day in October. This deal has gotten an early release, if you will. Like, hey, if you're waiting for Prime Day, we got a deal special for you right now. And to read from the article, BET, you can get access to for $1 for 3 months. Basically, if you get it now, October, November, December, as an Amazon Prime video channel add-on. So if you already have Amazon Prime like me, this is the perfect opportunity for people who, hey, I got a lot of streaming services. I can't afford another one, even though I want to watch Zatima. This is the time to jump on, get BET Plus, and support. If you want to wait until the week after next when all 10 episodes are available, that's cool. But at the same time, the shows has gotten so damn good, I don't want you to miss out even a week. So, if you got Amazon Prime and you're like, I got too many streaming services already, this is the perfect opportunity because you get like a combo meal here. I already got Amazon Prime. Let me pay $1. I get BET Plus. $3, 3 months. Enough said. Okay, now let's jump into the episode. Now, let me put it this way. I have been trying to keep my thirst as respectful as possible over the years. You know me. I pretty much put it out there whenever I'm attracted to one of these cast members. Amanda from the Haves and the Have-Nots. Melissa from the Haves and the Have-Nots. Maggie Day from the Haves and the Have-Nots. Jasmine from Sistas. Damn. Jean from the Oval, who will always hold a special place in my heart when she got her ass raped and strangled by that asshole Jason. I won't forgive your ass. I hope you die in season 4 of the Oval, you bastard. You killed Gene. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah. Then Zatima started. And my gosh. Valerie. Gretchen. Melinda. Then of the last episode, when Miss Deja made her appearance within the first 30 damn seconds that made me lose my mind. This episode here, and I know I'm going to get flack for this. I was originally going to give it a 10 out of 10. But when Miss Deja, or Deja Vu, decided to show up to that ball player's party and take off her fluffy outfit, and gave Zach the goo-goo eyes as she was dancing on that pole, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. And I sound like I'm drunk, and y'all know I don't drink. But I'm just so discombobulated from that episode in the best way possible. This episode's getting an 18 out of 10. I'm breaking my own rules. This episode gets an 18 out of 10. Because that girl was dancing. And I loved it. So let's get into it. Okay, like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And to keep updated whenever I post content, hit that bell icon and select all. That way you're up to date when I post content on the channel. We got a ways to go before Deja shows up, so let me try to pull it together. Because all I'm sitting up here saying, Zach DeVal, you're a lucky man, sir. You're a lucky man. So Zach, is still speechless after seeing the photo of Fatima hugging Ian at the end of the last episode there. And Tony's, is trying to check in. Yo, man, well, what you gonna do? You just standing there. You good? But then Zach, he's a quiet storm at the moment. You can tell he's feeling a lot of things on the inside. And he's telling the boys, look, y'all need to go. I'm just going to sit here and, deal with this. So Nathan, with his drunk ass, wants Zach to go up there, break it off with Fatima, and kick her ass out right then, right there. But thankfully, Tony's there to calm him down and gets him to go outside. And from there, Tony checks in with his boy, make sure he's okay. And I like the fact that, again, it goes back to what I said in the last episode about the group dynamic. of him kind of being the level-headed one and getting Zach to like, look, cool off, think before you say or do anything. No, we got your back no matter what. And, Zach pretty much asked, like, so what did you see? So, I was coming back from the liquor store again, like, like I said earlier today, not too long ago. And I looked through the window of the coffee shop and they were sitting close. Then he got on one knee next to her. I couldn't tell what they were saying though. And then, they hugged and I got that picture. So, Zach is hurt because this man in tears. Now, I guess we fast forward to later that night because, again, this show does not waste time. Zach gets out of the shower, eye candy for the ladies, and Fatima is in the tub. And he noticed that, she's been a bit quiet since she got home from work. And he's pretty much, lightly interrogating her about the whole, so how was work? Interesting things happen, okay? What'd you do after work? Because nothing. I didn't go anywhere. Oh, because, usually you got home later than you usually do. I went to the coffee shop. Oh, okay. You went to the coffee shop by yourself? And then Ian's brought up. So this is something, no. Let me wait until the end of the episode. Okay. So she goes to the coffee shop with Ian and he confronts her about it. And he's rightfully pissed off. I can understand why. Now, part of me I love the way this was written because I could see both sides. On the one hand, Fatima's been through a lot. In less than 24 hours, her best friend has betrayed her, trying to get with her man. Her best friend, as she said, her best friend in the whole world. Then she gets a blast from the past when her ex who broke her heart just randomly bumped into her by jogging into her life. Also, side note, I gotta say, somebody made a very good point in the comment section on one of my videos last night about the whole, Belinda actually arranging for Ian to bump into Fatima. Because someone said, well, Jeremy, think of it this way. If Fatima, works out regularly, goes jogging and whatnot, it kind of makes sense for her not to bump into Ian like that. Because think of it this way. She had just moved into Zach's place. We don't know the exact, area, but we know it's not the same area she used to live in her apartment. So where she went to jog and work out could be different from the area she went jogging with Zach that morning. And I'm like, you know what? That's a very good point. So I didn't think about that. It just so happened that Ian allegedly lives in that area. So that's a possibility. It doesn't mean Belinda didn't do it, but it's a good counter argument for, hey, that's why it happened. So it makes sense. But, Zach, he's upset because of the fact that, Fatima arguably lied, but at the very least, I said a live omission where she said she didn't go anywhere after work, but she said, I went to the coffee shop, which is, in the same building. So, that a technicality there, you could argue if that's a lie or not, but the fact that she withheld the information of seeing her ex without telling him, this is why Angela said you should tell Zach. So, on the other hand, it's like, well, Jeremy, Zach, he's seen his ex plenty of times, but remember, pretty much in every situation, he's told Fatima, Karen says she wants to talk, but we're not going to go to her place. Look, we're going to meet at Danny's or, this or that place or whatnot. So basically, he always gave Fatima the heads up. But except for that one time at the end of season 3, where this was after Karen went to Andy's job and started some mess with Fatima. And then Fatima told Zach not to talk to Karen about it. But he went to the salon anyway to try to make peace. But, in any case, he's mad. She's trying to keep her cool because you can tell she's hurt by everything that's going on. And the thing that got me is like, when Zach mentioned, I could tell you've been crying. This looks like it's been killing you and whatnot about going to see him. And I'm thinking, yo, that's really messed up because of the whole he has cancer. So he's literally dying thing. But he leaves because he's going to go to that party. And Fatima's like, Zach, don't do anything stupid. too late. You already did. And then he leaves. I'm like, Lord. So he goes outside, gets on the phone, let his boys know he's on his way. Do something stupid if you want to. I am not in the mood. All right. So Angela, I believe, is at Bryce's place. They're watching TV. Fatima calls, asks her if she can come by. And she tells Bryce, because you can kind of tell, hey, touchy-feely. They're having a good time together. It's like, I love the way you love me. It's like, you look beautiful, babe. So she goes and leaves. We go over to the party. When we cut away to Bria's party, Nathan, this fool, he up there dancing to the music. Then he looks over at Zach as he comes in. Tony pops up. They called for some drinks. And, that way they can, celebrate what's going on. And, of course, Tony's like, Nathan, chill with that crap, man. Like, man, Zach, this is great. We need to cheers to Zach for seeing that skank heifer for who she is and kicking her ass to the curb. Tony was like, Nathan, chill, man. Chill with all that. Zach is a free man now, and he needs to live it up. Here's you, Zach. You're going to have a fine-ass girl at that jacuzzi tomorrow night. And I'm sitting here like, Nathan, you up here trying to live your best life, get turned up, acting a damn fool, like you ain't got a whole wife and 2 kids at home. Sit your ass down. So, Zach is there, but you know how it is. Like, when you're in your feelings, when something really has you down, you can be at Disney World, which is allegedly the happiest place on earth, and you still feel like shit on the inside. Everybody else around you having the time of their life, but if you aren't there emotionally and mentally, you just ain't there. But apparently the house belongs to a ball player. They mentioned his name, but I forgot to write it down. But yeah, and Tony apparently is hating on him. It was like, man, he's gonna be broke in 5 years. So they see Heather, allegedly Zach's baby mama, at the party, stripping, doing her thing. And Zach's like, you know what, man, I'm fixing to leave. So he's about to go. Angela gets to Fatima's, but notices Zach's car isn't there. So she calls Bryce, who says, hey, I'll call Zach to see if I can find out where he's at. Because, they figured that they must have had a fight. And he'll see if he can talk to him. So after that, he's talking to him. Oh, yeah. Basically, he tries to say, look, I will call him and try to talk him down from doing something stupid. So we go over to... Oh, actually, I'm sorry about that. I misread my notes here because I wrote them on the same line. As Zach was leaving the party, he gets on the phone. Well, because Bryce called. He's like, hey, man, I was just thinking about you. Oh, really? And I'm thinking, Bryce? Okay. So, in any case, like, look, man, hey, you need to talk me down from doing something stupid. I'm on a mission, I think, like, Mission Drive was the name of the street. That's where this party is. So, it's like, look, hey, there's a diner there. I'll meet you there so we can talk. He's like, yeah, man. So, as Zach is leaving, Lord, here we go. This is the part where this episode went from okay. Zach is literally at his car. But then he sees Deja pull up. She walks out and is like, hey, what are you doing here? Is this how you get down? Nah, I'm just leaving. This ain't my kind of scene. Oh, it's not my kind of scene either. I'm here just to, work. Oh, you one of the servers? No. Oh, okay. What is it? It's like, yeah, because I saw your paperwork and all. It's like, you're a technician? Yeah, I do nails. The best that does nails in Atlanta. But that's not why I'm here, but that's during daytime. By night, prior to revealing, she does ask about the apartment, and hey, I'll do you one. It's like, so can I get the keys in the morning? Actually, I'll do you one better. So he hands her the apartment keys right then and there, which, I mean, did you get the floor clean first, Zach? I'm just saying. But in any case, maybe he'll schedule for a morning buff to clean the floor. But after getting the keys and, asking questions about her employment as to why she's at this ball player's house, she reveals that she's a dancer. When she opens up that fluffy jacket, and we see what's underneath. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Miss Deja. So Zach is like, oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. Private parties. Yeah. Don't worry about it though, because my Deja daddies, they will make sure the rent is paid. Yeah. Cash is good. Cash is good. So, after getting the keys, she hugs him. From excitement, I'm thinking, Lord, don't let nobody take a picture of this and send that to Fatima, because we'll have yet another hugging allegation case going on here between these two in their relationship. But she's like, wait, you're not going to judge me, right? Because, I'm living next door, but this is what I do. No. It's not like that. Because, hey, I'm the last person to try to judge somebody. So, hey, why don't you come back in and watch me dance? No, I'm not going to do it. Are you going to watch me walk away? Maybe. So this woman lets down that fluffy jacket some more too, and the way she looks back at Zach, I'm like, you know how badly Fatima gonna fuck you up for messing up, but it's like, I think she's worth it. I mean, look, I'm not saying that she is. I'm just saying, like, from Zach's perspective, it's like, what a way to go, though. So he's like, I'm gonna come watch, and I'm like, this is like Sodom and Gomorrah, when the angels told Lot, his wife, and his kids, hey, when you leave, don't look back. Turn to a pillar of salt. So when Deja was like, are you going to watch me as I walk away? I said, Zach, don't look back. Going to turn to a pillar of salt. Guess what? This man looked back. He went back into Sodom and Gomorrah instead of going back home. So, we go back into the party. Zach goes back to the table with his guys, and they're like, whoa, yo, she's bad, damn. Then the guy, the baller, he gets on stage to, announce, the party for his girl. Black baller, white girl. Hey. I know somebody was going to say something about it. I just wrote it on my notes because I know somebody like, Jeremy, you ain't going to say nothing. Hey, it is what it is. So, he flew in some of the finest bitches from around the country, not just Atlanta, for this party. Because my girl said, I want to have strippers. Like, hell no. No, babe. Lady strippers. Oh, yeah. We about to get turned up. So the first lady on the pole, Miss Deja, comes over. When I tell you, this woman's eyes. Yes, believe it or not, I was staring at her eyes. The way she was looking at Zach, and I'm like, you know what? This is why my ass can't be no actor. I'd be like, Lord, okay, hang on. So she looking at Zach as she's dancing, and then the fellas pick up on this, and it's like, yo, that's the old girl from you know her. No, that's the one who wants to move in next door. Yeah, you look, she's gonna be my tenant. Oh, hell no, you about to go bug wild now. So she's over there dancing and looking. She's looking at... So the guys call her over and starts dancing on Zach DeVal's face. And the way that Deja was backing that thing up. Like, this is why my ass can't be an actor. Because I can see Tyler and cut. Mr. Perry, I don't think that was a good take. I think I need to do that again. Can we do that again? One more time from the top? DeVal, we good here. We got the scene. No, Mr. Perry, I feel like I can do more. Can we get another take? DeVal, I'm going to do this for you one time. Only one take. Yes, sir. Cue the music. And this where my ass gave this episode in 18. Miss Deja, as much as I try to have a respectful thirst, I accidentally knocked over the cup of water. So, whoo! Any case, the funniest part was when Deja was dancing, we cut back to the fellas, and this fool Nathan starts to like dance like he's mimicking what she's doing. And I'm like, if Nathan don't sit his stupid ass down. Alright, so, okay. Alright, so we go back over to Zach's house. Her and Angela inside, just talking about what's going on. And there's a loud banging on the door. And I'm like, Lord, don't tell me it's one of Zach's boys or it's Zach drunk as hell banging on the door. But it turns out that it's Jeremiah. Also, my bad. I don't think I mentioned this in episode 5 review. When Nathan and Tony first got over to the house, before they went in, Nathan was about to get on his phone and call Zach's brother to let him know about, the new house and everything. But Zach's like, don't do that. I will tell him myself. I haven't seen or talked to him in a while, but he's like, yeah, man, he's going to be so proud of you. Yeah, I know, but I'll talk to him, later. So it could possibly be assumed that Nathan actually called Jeremiah and let him know about Zach's house and everything between the time of him being kicked out of the house earlier in the day to, when the party started. Because he even said, look, I got emotions, man. I cried when he kicked me out. And I can see his drunk ass calling Jeremiah. Yo, Jeremiah, I was in there with your brother earlier. What do you mean? My brother? I was hanging with Zach in his new house with his new girl. She over there hugging on other guys. He living it up, man. Here's his address. And then Jeremiah's at the house. And he remind me of Friday, like, why you knocking like the damn police on my door? So Fatima, oh wait, you're Zach's brother, Jeremiah, right? Yeah, who are you? Fatima. I live here with him. Oh, this is a nice house. Is he here? No, he's not. So basically he's like, can I come in? No, you can't come in. I'll tell him you can. Okay, well, he doesn't have my number, but no, I'm like, can I have his number? No, I'm not just going to give you his number. I'll tell him to call you. All right, well, tell him to call me, and his mama want to talk to him too. Foreshadowing. So Jeremiah leaves. Now, let me see here. We're almost done. This episode review shouldn't be as long as episode 5. All right, so Bryce actually pops up at the party, and Zach is drunk as hell. Deja's sitting on his lap, and even Deja's like, look, please get him out of here. He is too drunk. Because, Bryce is yelling at him like that. Look, Zach, we need to go home. Who you yelling at? Are you my father? And so Deja helps him get up. And because, here's the square. Because Tony and Nathan don't want him to leave. But Bryce gets him, helps him up. Yo, where's the shirt? I don't wear shirts. And I'm thinking, Lord, this fool going to come home drunk, shirtless. Fatima already told his ass don't do nothing stupid. But, they pretty much bounced out of there. Then the final scene of the episode, Fatima's telling Angela about how, look, I'm not talking to Ian's mom. He's like, yeah, his mom did love you, though. Yeah, it turns out she didn't even go to Ian's wedding because she was so mad because she wanted Ian to marry me. But she does know, look, that is her only child, and I know it's killing her. So that kind of indicates she might contact Ian's mother. So she thanks Angela for coming. And, the subject changes to where Zach is. And, hey, man, hey, girl, he has a reputation. So hopefully ain't out there doing something stupid. So from there, Belinda actually texts Fatima. It's like, I got to block this girl's number. So she doesn't even look at it. But then the same text goes to Angela. And Angela tries to stall because, she has a way of like saying something. And it's like, she knows something that she's not telling someone. And even Fatima's like, you know what? I know you're lying to me right now because you start giggling nervously. Sometimes you fall over when you lying. I don't know why, but the way that was worded is just hilarious to me. So she makes Angela open her phone to get the message. She even holds it up to her face, and Angela makes a weird face to kind of like not do the facial recognition thing. But she opens the text and it's like, girl, I'm at this party and look who's here. And we see a screen, the same screenshot I took from the episode, which I'll use probably as the thumbnail for this video. We see Zach smiling his ass off while Deja's backing it up on him. And Fatima's like, oh, hell no. So it's like they say, this town is too damn small. So apparently Belinda, Heather, damn it. I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of the sisters were there in attendance at this party. So that's how the episode ends. So guys, this was one of the highest, if not the highest rated episode of a Tyler Perry show I've ever reviewed. 18 out of 10 because Miss Deja, well, I will happily be a Deja daddy if it means to look at one of them dances. But whatever, I will Leave it at that. Okay, that's all I have. Let me know your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Great setup with Zach's family. You know, the brother, Jeremiah. We get to see him go back to his old ways because he's in his feelings. That's one thing Zach really needs to change. Being so quick to go back to his old ways due to getting in his feels about something. That's literally what Fatima has been saying the whole time. What's going to happen when you get tired of me, Zach? Have you really gotten all that stuff from back in the day out of your system? And, well, looks like he hasn't. Plus, it doesn't help when his boys are bad influences. But they his boys. So, in any case, let me know. Did you enjoy the episode? Do you think I'm wrong for giving it a high score just because of the Deja dance? If so, you know, I don't care. This is my damn show, and I would have rated what I want to. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Now this explains even more when we see the eventual Fatima slapping Nathan in the face and then dragging Deja out of the jacuzzi. Can't even get the words. I'm all... This explains why Fatima slaps Nathan across the face and then drags Deja out of the jacuzzi by the hair, because she recognizes her as the same heifer that was dancing on her man. But then again, that's also the new tenant next door, so we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But regardless, folks, my goodness. Oh, what an episode. Loved it. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description, and I'll catch you in the next review.